what's up, Granos and Granettes? Juan Granos, back again, this time with another review. So today we're going to be talking about power chargers, power banks. And the name of the company that I'm going to be reviewing today is called MEZONE, or I want to say MEZONE, but it's MEZONE, M-E-Z-O-N-E. And this is basically a power bank, a 10,000 milliamp power bank with a display screen apparently, which is kind of cool. I seen some of these. I have a bunch of these, but I never reviewed one like this before. So here it is. Here what it looks like. The packing is really nice. It's got this acrylic case. It looks very fancy. I always feel when I get something looking like so classy, so fancy, I feel like I'm not worthy. So it looks like it has some leather, but you know what, why don't we get to the unboxing? So I have a couple of units here that we're going to be testing with this. Let me just put this to the side and let's just do a proper unboxing. So let's see what we got here. So this is of course is brand new, and like I always like to do, I like to do this on camera for you guys to do a proper unboxing here. And I think those are the only two. Let's see. Can we pop this open? Oh wow. This is okay. All right. So that was well protected. So that's the back. Of course, we have the power cable. It uses mini USB, or I should say micro USB. And here's the power bank. So actually, it's a lot lighter than I anticipated. And it does smell like leather, so this might be leather. Okay, cool. So yeah, it does feel a lot lighter than I anticipated, and it's about the size of a iPhone 6. So mine is an iPhone 7, this is an iPhone 6. So it's pretty much the same size as an iPhone 6. So there's a couple of specs right here off the back. It's an all-in-one charger. It's called the Z10 model, lithium power, 10,000 milliamps. Very cool. It's got a USB 3, so it has USB 3 charging for fast charging right here, and it has a regular USB 2 next to it. And over here is where you charge it, the power, USB power port. It has a quick charge output of 9 volts. In other words, it will switch in between depending on how much power you need and depending where you plug it in. If your phone or your device is capable of charging at higher rate, you could plug it into the USB 3. So it says, I know I read somewhere, now this is very interesting, there is no instructions unless I must have missed something. Nope, there's no instructions here, but I guess it's pretty straightforward. I mean, you just plug it in. Now usually these devices, when they come with a little bit of juice in them already. So let me just get this stuff out of the way, and we're just gonna do a quick test here. This is great if you if you're going camping and you need like extra juice. You could just charge this, leave it in your bag, or you're going on a flight and there's no charging ports. There's still planes that don't have charging ports. You could take this with you. And what I do like that this does, supposedly, has a digital display. So let's check this out. Usually this stuff has a little juice. Let's see if we could get some juice out of this. Oh, there it is. Very cool, very cool. So we have 86% power at 5 volts. So you know what, why do I plug in my phone? Now my phone has a battery attached to the back, and the reason I have that is because the batteries on these iPhone 7, they really suck. So I had to keep something, in case I have to record something, I'm out recording and I'm using my phone, I want to make sure I have enough battery life. This is a 256 gigabyte phone, but still, the batteries don't last as long as the space is. So so why don't we do a quick test here? So I got 2 cables here, and I'm just gonna plug it into the 3 point volt charging, actually the 3 amp port, and let's see what happens here. And okay, so check this out, very cool. It gives you the current amp that is charging at. So I plugged it into the 3 right there. So right now at the 3 is telling me it's charging at 5.1 volts, 0.9 amps. Now let's switch it to the other side. Let's see what happens when you switch it to the other side. See what it says. And it says about the same. So it's 5.1 volts at 3 0.8 amp. Now, I think the reason that it's saying that in this particular phone is because I have the battery case attached to it. So right now it's probably charging the battery, not necessarily the phone. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna plug in two devices. But first, I have this iPad mini, which should be charging at a higher ampage. So why don't we just plug this iPad mini and see what it says. Let me see, make sure I got it on camera there. So the iPad mini is telling me that it's charging at 5.1 volts and 1.9 amps. So it's obviously taking more amperage to charge the iPad mini. Now, why don't we plug in this other phone? I have an Android phone here. Let's plug that in and see what happens. And we're going to plug in the Android phone to the higher the USB 3. Okay, so check that out. See the difference now? Now the amperage went up and the volts still relatively the same. It's charging at 5.2 volts, but the amperage went up to 3.2. Now, I think the reason is because I think Android phones actually charge at a higher amperage. But you know what? Let's just try to plug in my other iPhone again. So there it is. It went up as well. So it's 3.1. So when you're using two devices plugged into the to the power bank, it easily accommodates any two devices. Now remember, you could charge anything that is a USB device. You could charge your headphones. You could charge your remote if you have one of those remotes that uses USB. Anything that uses USB, you could charge, as long as the amperage on the USB is either the highest it could be, I believe, is 3 amps, and the voltage at least 5. It can't be more than 5. Maybe you could get up to 9. I wouldn't really recommend it, but the device says that it does support a quick charge of 9 volts. So basically you could charge anything that is a USB device, which is actually really, really cool. If you have this in your bag, charge it. It will stay charged in your bag for a while. Now, this particular device has a quick charge technology. Basically, you could charge any device, your iPhone, your iPad, your Android phone, in about 35 minutes. So you could fully charge your device in about 35 minutes. It has an LCD dynamic display, which is actually really, really convenient. So you know exactly how much power you have left and what's charging. And if something is using battery, something is not using any battery, something is charging or not. Now, another part that I like about this is it's got the smart charging. So if your phone is charged, it's not going to keep sending power to your phone until it heats up and explodes. It turns off automatically. So once whatever device you plugged in is charged, it will stop charging. So it will save you battery and it will save your phone too. It's a 10,000 milliamp battery, so you basically get 3 times the power of regular battery. Usually the batteries that they have on these power banks, they're usually like about 4,000 milliamps. This is a 10,000 milliamp, which is actually really good. Of course, it has the dual USB charging ports, and it comes with all the cables you need, which is really one cable just to charge. And if you have a USB, micro USB cable to charge, you don't really need the one that comes with it, but it's actually kind of nice. I like this one. It's really rugged. It looks rugged, and of course, what I really, really like, it's this leathery feel to it. I love it. It's really, really cool. So guys, if you're looking for a charger to keep in your bag, keep in your car, an emergency charger, I definitely recommend this. I mean, what I like about it is that you could charge 2 devices at once, and the smart technology won't let your device overheat, overcharge, and mess up your phone, and the battery of your phone, the life will go down. If you keep your phone always plugged in, even after it's charged with one of these regular chargers, you could seriously damage your battery and the battery life. So this helps you with that. Guys, I hope you enjoyed my very small review of the MEZONE power bank, the 10,000 milliamp power bank. I know this is trending on Amazon because I always get the stuff that is trending in Amazon so I can review it for you guys. So I'm going to leave the link in the description. If I have a coupon code, I'm also going to leave that in the description. Again, I hope you enjoyed this small review. You've been watching LGTV. I am Juan Granos. Find me on Instagram, Los Granos. Find me on Facebook, Los Granos. Find me on Twitter, Los Granos. Find me on YouTube, Los Granos. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and share. I'll see you next time. Peace.